evening, everybody, and welcome to the 7th annual Economics Humor Session in honor of Caroline Postel-Klottfelter. We have a great lineup for you. We've got some economists, some non-economists, just all-star cast for you tonight. And so I wanted to start off by just addressing some frequently asked questions. First of all, is everything that you're going to see on this list? Sort of. We have one late surprise addition. We have Glenn Whitman, who's going to be talking to us about zombies, which is going to be super exciting. Also, in case you don't know me, some of you do, some of you don't. Basically, you either love me or think I'm setting feminism back 50 years. Either way, that's fine. Hopefully, we'll win you over as a group by the end. So we've got Caroline Postel-Klottfelter. So, well, what's this deal? Who is this person? She actually used to be a professor at Mercer University, and she wrote a book entitled On the Third Hand, Humor in the Dismal Science and Anthology. And it's actually a really good book. I bought it. I read the whole thing, not just the abstract. Brings in economists, non-economists. You got Ben Franklin. You've got Emily Dickinson. And you can actually find, because economics is so relevant to so many facets of life, a bunch of different venues in which we can find not only economics, but economic humor, satire, etc. You can see it here. Now, one thing that I did notice, however, is when I went to buy this on Amazon, I saw something that looked basically like what you see here. Notably, the book is no longer in print, and I had to order it from a third-party seller rather than from Amazon directly. Now, what I actually take from this is that this is somewhat of a sad statement on the demand for economic humor. So I want to make a case for you, and I hope by the end of the night, we will have enacted what economists would refer to as a taste change, which, according to Greg Menkew's favorite textbook, means that the demand curve for economic humor will shift to the right. In other words, what I'm really saying is next year, this ain't gonna be free. So another frequently asked question, probably, as you had this lovely cold open as we saw here, is, who are these guys? They don't look like economists. And what are they doing here? Well, they are my house band. They are my roots to my Jimmy Fallon. Just go with it. Give me the benefit of the doubt. Thank you. And we came up with a lovely band name for them. They are, in fact, for the purposes of this evening, the Instrumental Variables. You like it? Like, it comes back. We come back to it. It's good. Now, I crowdsourced this a little bit. I asked Twitter. I said, what would be a good name for an econ band? I got some great responses. I was actually really proud of the internet in this case. So I wanted to share a few of them with you. We had the Invisible Band. Expected, good. I liked it. Guns and Butter. Now, this is the one I had actually thought of on my own. I'm glad the internet agreed with me. Aren't you glad I didn't call you that?
He would have been Guns.
Nice. The Taylor Swift Rule. Taylor Swift, perfectly appropriate given that she's becoming very important in the economics and business world. Van Hayek.
No.
Enjoyed that. Gotta get both sides of the aisle coming together for our band names. The Alan Greenspan Project.
Oh, come on, why did you...
You wanted that one, I'm really sorry.
That was our vote. Was that an option?
No, you didn't. Your choice set had one thing in it, sorry. The Black Canes.
Oh.
Like that one. There's two of them, that kind of would have worked, right? Motley Krugman. Pretty good. The Adam Smiths. Now we're getting a little bit more esoteric with our band names. I noticed you didn't give as much of a response. And my personal favorite, U6. And actually, we had a late entry via Facebook for what I believe was called a Malthusian doom rock band entitled Marginal Futility. I enjoyed that too. That went well. I'm actually very relieved. Because if you think about the Venn diagram, of economics and popular music, I really have no idea what is in the middle of that Venn diagram. And that's kind of necessary to understand these jokes. So I'm very, very relieved. I knew, Wayne Geerling's in Australia. I knew he was in the middle. I don't know who else is there, so I was particularly worried. In related news, very worried about the Venn diagram of who would actually get that last joke. But we'll move on.